So can I ask you, Commissioner, this part of Baltimore, you heard Brian describe this luxury apartment, but at the same time, this criminal lived in this area. Can you give me an idea, a sense for what this neighborhood is like?
I think he did a very good job. First of all, hello, and thank you for having me on. My heart goes out for the victim and her family. This is so tragic. It is a very up-and-coming, trending, beautiful neighborhood. It is unfortunate that these neighborhoods, up-and-coming and beautiful such as this, are victimized by predators such as this. And that's what he is. He is a predator. I agree with the mayor of Baltimore, who said he should not have been out. I know the mayor and I know the commissioner, and I trust and I know that they are working very diligently to bring this individual into custody. And while we still have a lot of questions, I will say this as a former deputy police commissioner of Baltimore, our goal now is to really fight the urge to get as much information as we are starved for, with the understanding that we must allow the investigative process to take place and understand that there are things that they can't share with us. There's a reason.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I always understand there's a reason, but there's also a terror. You know, there's a rapist and a murderer running amongst us. And for women, you know, that is just earth-shattering news if you live anywhere within a few hundred miles of that place. So to that point, the police mentioned there's a task force that's been formed. I wanted to ask you, what does that mean practically speaking? Like, what does it mean in terms of resources, people? You know, what do they do with a task force in an urban setting?
We will bring in additional resources from the federal government, U.S. Marshals, the FBI, if we need to, along with our local resources, and we will hunt this individual based on the information that we know. It's difficult to know if he has any electronic devices, but we will use those to try to locate. We will go back in history and try to identify where he frequents, where his family, friends, where he would tend to go, and we will work diligently to uncover all of that. They clearly have a lot of information, and you're very right. This is very dangerous, and that warning that they put out is unusual, and it's concerning, and we need to take heart. This individual is a predator and dangerous, as we were advised.
You know, that I'm glad you said that, because I have not heard someone say in such stark terms, he will kill, he will rape. And at the same time, they are not saying that Pava LaPere was raped. But I'm reading between the lines. This is a sexual predator. They found him within 24 hours. At least they found his identity within 24 hours. And they are warning the rest of us about a rapist on the loose. Am I, you know, should I be not reading into this?
I think you're absolutely right. I think the reasons they can't definitively say is for investigative reasons, but I think the best way to judge what may have happened is look at his history. And he is a registered sex offender who is violent.
Is he ever? One last question. He's only out of prison I mean, not even a year, right? Does that mean he had enough time to set up a nice criminal network who will hide him and harbor him and help him as we try to hunt him?
Unfortunately, while we have a lot of great people in Baltimore, this individual grew up there, lived there, did prior crimes there. So it is not unreasonable to believe that he will be known to a lot of people that could work in our favor. I will say this, the public and even individuals who have committed crime in the past do not like rapists, because we all, whether you're in law enforcement or you've been in prison before, we have sisters, mothers, wives, and no one likes an individual like this to be a predator in our communities. And I'm hoping, are on the loose, and I'm hoping that they will turn him in.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.